Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Knowledge Library. Today we are going to discuss some important MCQs on the Indian election process. Before starting, let us discuss a little about the Indian election process. So let's begin. The Indian election process is a complex and extensive procedure designed to uphold the democratic values enshrined in the Indian Constitution. Here's a detailed explanation of the various facets of this process. Structure of the Indian elections. The type of election. There are a total of 5 types of election in India. Number 1. General election. It is held every 5 years to elect the members to the Lok Sabha, the lower house of the parliament. Number 2. The State Legislative Assembly election. It is conducted every 5 years to elect representatives to the Vidhan Sabha or the state legislative assemblies. Number 3. Rajya Sabha election. The members of the Rajya Sabha, Council of States or the upper house of the parliament are elected indirectly by the elected members of the state legislative assemblies. Number 4. The local body elections for the panchayats, municipalities and municipal corporations at the village, town and city levels respectively. Number 5. Presidential and vice presidential elections. Indirect elections conducted by an electoral college comprising elected members of both houses of the parliament and state legislative assembly. The key phases in the election procedure are as follows. Number 1. Announcement and schedule. The Election Commission of India (ECI) announces the election dates. A detailed schedule is released specifying the dates for nomination filing, scrutiny, withdrawal of nomination, polling and counting of votes. Number 2. Filing of nomination. The candidates must file their nomination papers which include details of their personal information, financial status and criminal records if any. Each nomination must be supported by a certain number of proposers from the candidate's constituency. Number 3. Scrutiny of nomination. The ECI scrutinizes the nomination to ensure they meet all legal requirements. Invalid nominations are rejected during this phase. Number 4. Campaigning. Candidates and political parties campaign to persuade voters. Campaigning includes rallies, speeches, advertisements, social media outreach and door-to-door canvassing. The Model Code of Conduct comes into effect regulating the conduct of political parties and candidates to ensure free and fair election. Number 5. The voting process. Electoral rolls are updated and published well before the elections to include eligible voters. Polling booths are set up across constituencies to facilitate voting. Electronic voting machines or the EVMs are used to record votes. Voter verified paper audit trails (VVPAT) are also used to ensure transparency. Number 5. Security arrangement. Extensive arrangements are made to ensure the security of polling station and voters. Number 6. Counting of votes. Votes are counted at designated centers under strict supervision. EVM results are tallied with VVPAT slips in selected polling stations to verify the accuracy. Results are declared for each constituency and the candidate with the most vote wins. Post-election process. The party or coalition with a majority in the Lok Sabha is invited to form the government. In state elections, the party with the majority in the Vidhan Sabha forms the state government. The president and vice president are elected by an electoral college through a separate process. Ensuring the free and fair election in India. Number 1. The Election Commission of India or the ECI. It is an autonomous constitutional authority responsible for administering election process. It ensures elections are conducted in a free, fair and transparent manner. Number 2. Model Code of Conduct. It is a set of guidelines issued by the ECI to regulate the behavior of political parties and candidates. It ensures that the ruling party does not misuse its position during the election. Number 3. Election observers. They are appointed by the ECI to oversee the election process. It ensures the adherence to guidelines and investigates complaints. Number 4. Voter education and awareness. The ECI conducts extensive voter awareness campaigns and aims to educate citizens about their voting rights and encourage participation. Number 5. Use of technology. EVMs and VVPATs enhance transparency and reduce the chances of fraud. Various apps and online platforms help in voter registration and dissemination of information. Now, let us begin with the MCQs. The first question is, who is responsible for conducting the elections in India? Option A. The President. Option B. The Prime Minister. Option C. The Election Commission. Or option D. The Supreme Court. The correct answer is option C, the Election Commission. Moving to the next question. How many election commissioners are there in the Election Commission of India? Option A 1, option B 2, option C 3, or option D 4. The correct answer is option C 3. Moving to the next question. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides for the Election Commission? Option A, Article 280. Option B, Article 324. Option C, Article 356. Or option D, Article 370. The correct answer is option B, Article 324. Moving to the next question. What is the minimum age for a citizen to be eligible to vote in India? Option A 18 years. Option B 21 years. Option C 25 years. Or option D 30 years. The correct answer is option A 18 years. Moving to the next question. What type of voting system is used in Lok Sabha election? Option A, proportional representation. Option B, first past the post. Option C, single transferable vote. Or option D, preferential voting. The correct answer is option B, first past the post. Moving to the next question. Which body decides the dates for general elections in India? Option A, the Prime Minister. Option B, the President. Option C, the Election Commission. Or option D, the Parliament. The correct answer is option C, the Election Commission. Moving to the next question. Who appoints the Chief Election Commissioner of India? Option A, the Prime Minister. Option B, the President. Option C, the Chief Justice of India. Or option D, the Parliament. The correct answer is option B, the President. Moving to the next question. Which system is used for the election of the President of India? Option A, first past the post. Option B, proportional representation by single transferable vote. Option C, proportional representation by list system. Or option D, direct election by citizens. The correct answer is option B, proportional representation by single transferable vote. Moving to the next question. Which part of the Constitution of India deals with elections and the Election Commission? Option A, Part 3. Option B, Part 5. Option C, Part 15. Or option D, Part 20. The correct answer is option C, Part 15. Moving to the next question. Which body is responsible for conducting elections in India? Option A, Supreme Court of India. Option B, Parliament of India. Option C, Election Commission of India. Or option D, Ministry of Home Affairs. The correct answer is option C, Election Commission of India. Moving to the next question. Who appoints the Chief Election Commission of India? Option A, Prime Minister of India. Option B, President of India. Option C, Chief Justice of India. Or option D, Parliament of India. The correct answer is option B, President of India. Move on to the next question. What is the minimum age requirement for a citizen to be eligible to vote in India? Option A, 16 years. Option B, 18 years. Option C 21 years. Or option D 25 years. The correct answer is option B 18 years. Moving to the next question. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the Election Commission? Option A Article 312. Option B Article 324. Option C Article 243. Or option D Article 326. The correct answer is option B Article 324. Moving to the next question. What is the term duration for the members of the Lok Sabha? Option A 4 years. Option B 5 years. Option C 6 years. Or option D 7 years. The correct answer is option B 5 years. Moving to the next question. What is the minimum age requirement for a candidate to contest in the Lok Sabha election? Option A 18 years. Option B 21 years. Option C 25 years. Or option D 30 years. The correct answer is option C 25 years. Moving to the next question. Who is responsible for the preparation and revision of electoral rolls in India? Option A State Election of India. Option B District Magistrate. Option C Election Commission of India. Or option D Ministry of Law and Justice. The correct answer is option C Election Commission of India. Moving to the next question. Which document is primarily required for casting a vote in Indian election? Option A PAN card. Option B Aadhaar card. Option C voter ID card. Or option D passport. The correct answer is option C voter ID card. Moving to the next question. What is the maximum number of seats a single state can have in the Lok Sabha? Option A 50. Option B 60. Option C 80. Or option D 90. The correct answer is option C 80. Moving to the next question. What is the primary method used for electing members to the Lok Sabha? Option A Proportional representation. Option B First past the post system. Option C Single transferable vote. Or option D block voting. The correct answer is option B First past the post system. Moving to the next question. Which constitutional amendment lowered the voting age from 21 to 18 years in India? Option A 58th Amendment. Option B 61st Amendment. Option C 62nd Amendment. Or option D 64th Amendment. The correct answer is option B 61st Amendment. Moving to the next question. Who decides the schedule and date of elections for the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assemblies? Option A Prime Minister. Option B President of India. Option C Chief Election Commissioner. Or option D Parliament. The correct answer is option C Chief Election Commissioner. Moving to the next question. How many nominated members are there in the Rajya Sabha? Option A 2. Option B 10. Option C 12. Or option D 15. The correct answer is option C 12. Moving to the next question. What is the maximum number of the seats in the Lok Sabha as per the Indian Constitution? Option A 545. Option B 552. Option C 560. Or option D 575. The correct answer is option B 552. Moving to the next question. Who has the authority to resolve disputes regarding the election of the President and Vice President of India? Option A Election Commission of India. Option B Supreme Court of India. Option C Parliament of India. Or option D High Court. The correct answer is option B Supreme Court of India. Moving to the next question. The model code of conduct for political parties and candidates to be followed during an election is option A part of the Indian Constitution. Option B enforced by the Supreme Court. Option C a set of guidelines issued by the Election Commission. Or option D included in the Representation of the People Act 1951. The correct answer is option C. Moving to the next question. Which article in the Indian Constitution allows the Election Commission to function independently? Option A Article 324. Option B Article 356. Option C Article 246. Or option D Article 352. The correct answer is option A Article 324. Moving to the next question. Who appoints the other election commissioners apart from the Chief Election Commissioner? Option A Prime Minister of India. Option B President of India. Option C Chief Justice of India. Or option D Parliament of India. The correct answer is option B President of India. Moving to the next question. The concept of one person, one vote, one value is related to which constitutional provision? Option A Article 14. Option B Article 15. Option C Article 325. Or option D Article 326. The correct answer is option D Article 326. Moving to the next question. How many phases were there in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections? Option A 5. Option B 6. Option C 7. Or option D 8. The correct answer is option C 7. Moving to the next question. Who is responsible for the delimitation of constituencies in India? Option A Election Commission of India. Option B Delimitation Commission. Option C Ministry of Home Affairs. Or option D Parliament of India. The correct answer is option B Delimitation Commission. Moving to the next question. How many seats are reserved for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in the Lok Sabha? Option A 84 for SCs and 47 for STs. Option B 79 for SCs and 41 for STs. Option C 84 for SCs and 43 for STs. Or option D 89 for SCs and 44 for STs. The correct answer is option A. Moving to the next question. Which law regulates the political parties in India and provides for the registration with the Election Commission? Option A Representation of People Act 1950. Option B Representation of People Act 1951. Option C Indian Political Parties Act 1951. Or option D Political Representation Act 1952. The correct answer is option B Representation of the People Act 1951. Moving to the next question. How often are general elections held for the Lok Sabha in India? Option A every 4 years. Option B every 5 years. Option C every 6 years. Or option D every 7 years. The correct answer is option B every 5 years. Moving to the next question. Which body decides the election disputes regarding the election of MPs and MLAs? Option A, Election Commission of India. Option B, President of India. Option C, High Court of the concerned state. Or option D, Supreme Court of India. The correct answer is option C, High Court of the concerned state. Thank you for watching our videos. If you like, don't forget to comment and subscribe our YouTube channel, The Knowledge Library.